Okay. So, I'm late, as usual. Well, just like last time. I guess it's not usual. It has been usual, but I'm here now, and we're gonna play some games today. I have bad news for all my RPG Maker fans. There's no RPG Maker games. At least I don't think. I'm pretty sure the first game that we have going here is not RPG Maker. It's also in a whack-ass resolution. I'm gonna show that in just a moment, but give me just a hot second while I get live split running. And that's the wrong one. Where am I trying to go? What am I trying to navigate to? I completely forgot. Here we go. Live split. And run it. Okay. What? Unsubbed? Yeah. Well, let's see. How's the volume? Wow, it's really quiet. Let's turn that up. That's better, though it's still pretty quiet. Orc is here. Nice to have you here. I can't really actually do much better. I've turned the volume up to max. Let's see if we can get this weird resolution thing. There we go. That's what we want to see. Scale. Oh, UI scale. We'll leave it at 2 times. Oh. That seems to have gotten the volume just about right. FOV. It would be nice if there was numbers on that. I don't know what any of this is. Is this high? How high is this? Is it 90? I don't know. Anyways, our first game is going to be Gloomgrave. So, if you're wondering, oh, how did you find Gloomgrave? Well, actually, when I was looking for games a couple of weeks ago, you know, I found AK-Xolotl, which I played last time, and that game was not very great, and I refunded it. But while I was looking, I had actually wishlisted several games, not because I actually wanted them, but because I actually thought they might be good games to review on this stream. And so AK-Xolotl was one of them. We didn't like it. We refunded it. So with that money, I purchased Gloomgrave, one of the other games I wanted to look at when I was browsing the last week. So that's what we're going to look at. Let's start the timer. There we go. Get the volume adjusted in my headphones. And we will hit play. That empty slot right there. So we got classes to choose from. Okay, well, not that one. Okay, well, never mind. We have a class to choose from. Cool. I do believe this is a dungeon crawler roguelike. So, as is often the case with these types of games, they expect you to die and come back here again. They probably expect you to come back to that screen multiple times. Okay. How do I turn? There we go. Okay, so we're using some pretty classical controls here. Well, almost classical. We're using WASD on the movement, but you use Q and E to turn. Does it just pick it up? Oh, okay, you just click on it. And is often the case with roguelikes, is they just kind of seem to expect you to figure it out on your own. I mean, so far, I'm fine. Guess I'll just drag that there. It needs arrows, and I don't have any. So they gave me a bow, but they didn't give me arrows. Okay. I see. Alright, so there are mimics. Can I... No? Is there a look down? No look down. You just get that one stab, huh? So we got 2 doors. Oh, what's hitting me? Yeah, this just came out of fucking nowhere. Ouch, what? Why was I getting hurt? Oh, I'm already dead. Wow. Okay. Wow, that was actually even faster than AK-Xolotl. I forgot to pick up... Okay, well, I mean, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know if I had to click on it. Obviously, I figured that out, but at first, I didn't know I was supposed to click on it. I thought you were just supposed to walk on top of it. There's 2 monsters in here, and I keep fucking missing. There's 3 monsters in here. Oh my god. I expected a different sound effect for stabbing a pot. Yeah. Alright, this is... not leaving a great first impression. Not gonna lie. Am I just fucking dense here? That felt so fucking cheap. See, here's the thing, right? I feel like there was a topic the other day on the forums about like randomness. Here's the problem, like, I really honestly would not rely on true randomness too much. Only within limits. I obviously use a lot of randomness in my own game. But I also do a lot to make it look like there's randomness, but it's not actually randomness. And if your game relies on it, I don't know. I would make sure that... I don't know, it's just, it feels too like, what the fuck is this? I'm down to 1 fucking health. Because I missed like 3 fucking times in a row. Cool, I got arrows now. But I don't have the bow that I got. Range, okay, well... Oh, do you... You have to actually click on them. I keep forgetting that. So I don't actually have these arrows. You have to click on them. What a weird thing. Just let me pick it up by walking on it. Or just automatically give it to me when I open the fucking chest. Eat the cheese? Do I have cheese? I do. Use. Okay, cool. I have that turkey leg. Good call, Tritium. Yeah, okay. That's it for this room. I see you over there, bastard. Why is he poisoned? What poisoned him? Is it that? No. Oh, and the music is just fading out. Where's the music going? Why is it going? Where? Oh my god. Oh, and there's another one of these assholes. Oh, and there's... Where did you come from? I should not have gone in this room. Alright. I don't know if I can get out of this, but let's eat a chicken leg. Alright, I leveled up. Of course, it can't be a roguelike unless it's a fucking pick one of three system. Chance for weapon enchantments apply their effect. Hits are guaranteed after a successful dodge. How do I successfully dodge? Is that just a dice roll thing, or is there a dodge mechanic? Man, you know, the one thing I've always praised on the pick one of three system, 3 is the magic number. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Like, I'm gonna say the same thing I said when I was playing AK-Xolotl last time, right? Like, I understand why the system is there, and it works. But I honestly feel like I've seen the system used so many times now. I would love to see giving random buffs in a roguelike system some fresh life to it. I'm not making a roguelike, so I'm not workshopping any ideas on this myself personally. But if I was going to develop a roguelike, this is one of the things I would probably spend time workshopping. But as I was about to say, there's one thing I always praise about the pick one of three is that there's usually interesting choices to be made here. You know, because you're picking one thing that you need and having to sacrifice the other two, right? But boy, does it suck when not a single one of these is interesting, because I don't know anything about this, I don't know anything about this, and so I guess that basically means this. That doesn't mean this one's bad, nor does that mean this one's bad. It's just I have no idea how those come to play into the game. So, okay, food will heal me more, even though the food that I've eaten so far nearly full restored me. Look at this shit. Look at how much fucking damage these assholes do. Music just fades out and fades back in. What is this? Scroll of healing. Okay. Guess I have that. Vitality, why not? Oh, we're back in that room. I've been in that room before. Don't know what that did. It gave me a buff that's gonna wear off before I even have a chance to use it. Cool. I like that. Ouch, what the fuck? Okay, cool. Now where's... yeah, this. I guess we'll just exit the floor. Have some cheese now, so I guess that'll save me when I inevitably get hit by some cheap shots. Excuse me for being blunt. Ha 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 ha. Lowercase prompts are it's a stylized thing. How does this compare? What is that symbol with the eye with, like, the X through it? And... do I... well, I don't have... huh? Oh, right, down here. Okay. That's sort of weird. Why is that down here? Like, all your equipment slots are up here, and then you have your weapons down there. Well, it's so weird, like, they're so far apart. Like, I'm thinking, like, oh, this is where I equip stuff. And that's partially true, but you also equip stuff here? Right on. Okay, 5 to 12. Its lowest damage is higher, so I guess we'll just use the mace. Wait, are those items I'm picking up? I guess so. Boots. They're exactly the same. Cloak of Resist Cold. Neato. +3 longsword. That sounds good. Is there like a durability system? Why can I equip multiple weapons? What do I do with the gold bars? 'Cause I got a lot of those. I have 4 of them. This one has an enchantment on it, while that one doesn't, but otherwise they're exactly the same. There's some gold there. I'm guessing there's gonna be like a shop or something. Oh, speak of the devil. Can I sell this? It says buy and sell items. Oh, okay, sell. Buy an item from a shop. But I didn't buy an item, I sold an item. No, don't want to sell the money. Leather armor, plate armor of resist poison. Oh, we can sell this mace. That and that. There we go. Let's buy that plate armor. Right on. That should be fine. There we go. Oh, what's that? Why is it red? I love how nothing gets explained in this game. Do I want to exit to the next floor? I feel like I barely explored this one. You've got to be kidding me. I'm gonna fucking die? How come this asshole is hitting me so hard when I bought my kick-ass plate armor? Oh my gosh. This feels so terrible. I don't know what that did. Heal me. Cool. Gain some health after a critical strike. Greater chance for weapon enchantments to apply their effect. Upon killing an enemy, any adjacent enemies are afflicted with poison. That sounds nice. Oh, okay, he's dead. For some reason. You're hitting him with... Oh! Holy shit. Because I sold because I sold the mace, right? So I had to click on it. and so it moved me there. That's dumb. But I see how that happened now. How I didn't buy that bow that I was looking at the shop. Oh yeah, this is a +2 bow. Oh. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Yeah. Okay. Are there any doors in here? I don't think so. What's that? No. Oh, there's a door there. Oh, but this is back at the beginning. Okay, where is that shop then? Is this the shop? Yes. I only have 3. Okay, alright. Next floor. At least we got some food now. Need to use that food that I just got very soon. Well. Or I can just die. You know, whatever. We very quickly went from cooking with gas to being dead on the floor in a pool of our own blood. Wow, I've only spent 19 minutes with this. Here's the thing. I feel like this happens every time I play a roguelike game. Like, I feel like I get it. Or I feel like I don't... Get it maybe implies the wrong thing. Get it means I understand the game. I feel like there's a lot of this I don't understand. However, I can see where this game is going. Like, I understand it. I've had my impression of it now. I can usually form that impression much faster than most other games that I play on here, right? It's always a roguelike, so it's very quick for me to be like, yeah, this ain't doing it for me. I don't know. Go for another run? What does the About section have here? Created by Netmancer. At Netmancer on Twitter. Music by Leaf Cuts. Should we go for another run? Did we unlock any other characters? Wait, why is it an empty slot? Man, I didn't even earn a new character. That's depressing. Yeah, I don't know. This game's really kind of left me with a pretty sour taste. And that's not because I'm drinking lime juice, basically. I like roguelikes a lot, but this one, eh. I don't like roguelikes a lot. but this one is definitely +2 dagger. Thought I heard something. Hello, Miss Gristle. Nice to have you here and watching me fucking die. I hate this game. Yeah, I don't know. I've gotten my impression of this. I don't want to play anymore. I'm not gonna lie. Did it have rebindable keys? Hang on. Sorry, I'm glad this thing launches quickly. I didn't even check if it had rebindable keys. I think that's what this is down here. Yeah. Got Chrono. Oof, that's rough. Don't know how long I can stay away. Stay awake. I think, yeah, okay. It's goddamn heart blocking the chat. Alright, anyways. Polish is gonna be no for me. Accessibility, it at least has rebindable keys. Clarity is absolutely no. Balance feels like an absolutely no. Unique identities. It doesn't have much of one. There is like no story. So no context. No particularly unique gameplay hook that set it apart. And the art style for sure. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a 1. Or sorry, it's a 0, which means they get a 2. That's it. And the rule is that I refund a game if it can't actually get a 5 on this. However, I may be nice about that. I picked up Gloomgrave for... It's on sale now. I picked it up on sale. So whatever the sale price is currently is what I paid. Here we go. I picked it up for 464 yen. Seemed like a fair enough small roguelike. I do wonder why you keep playing these roguelikes despite well knowing you do not enjoy these types of games though. It's a good point. I've been surprised before. As I mentioned, I did really actually enjoy Patch Quest quite a lot, which is technically a roguelike. But, I mean, it's admittedly kind of on the lighter end of the roguelite genre. But yeah, fair point. I will be mindful of picking up fewer roguelikes in the future because yeah, I generally don't seem to enjoy them very much. Like I said, I'm not gonna refund this one because it's it was cheap. Yeah. I don't know. To me, maybe it's because I'm a fucking unskilled pleb who doesn't play enough roguelikes to just get it, but to me, it's not providing enough information about important things in the game. As what it costs again, it was basically 500 yen. Let's just say a generous $5 464, yeah, 464 yen. That's what I paid for it. Its normal price is 580 yen, which I do believe would be $5 for its regular price. That's the conversion right there. Yeah. I don't know. I felt like there's personally a lot of things that bothered me about that. To me, one thing that I would enjoy about roguelikes is actually being able to enjoy the run. Like, the very first run, this was kind of the case with AK-Xolotl 2, where it's like, the very first run you go on, you're still barely figuring out the game, like what the basics of it are. And I would really appreciate being able to kind of learn the game without having to repeat the same content over and over again, you know? Like, I have to, while I'm still trying to figure it out, I'm also repeating the same beginning content, which I just don't find thrilling. It's like, I would like to just understand how this game works first before you have me repeating shit. So, I mean, this was my problem with AK-Xolotl, and it's the same one here. It's just that, like, the run, it's so unforgiving that your run ends quickly if you're dumb like me. Hello, Wrath. You know, if you're dumb like me and it takes you a little while to pick it up, it feels really unforgiving. I barely made it through, like, the first area, and still had so many questions about what shit is in this game and how shit works and all that. And it took me, how many attempts? Like 3 attempts before I even actually got to the second level, second map, whatever you want to call it. So, I don't know. And it feels unfair because I don't understand what's going on. I'm sure the balance is fine if you know how to play it. If you are the developer, or you are someone who likes slamming your head into brick walls until you figure out games, I'm sure eventually the balance seems fine. But as someone who has no idea, who doesn't understand the game at all, it felt very cheap and unfair at times. And it often felt like the luck was just not on my side. Which reminds me, actually, I remember it was, I think it was Hidden One on the forums who was critiquing someone's game who relied a lot on luck. And there, Hidden One was saying that Hidden One, she often is someone who always tends to have the worst luck in games. So when you rely heavily on luck, and you get someone who has just the worst luck in games, then, you know, they're that outlier who winds up having, like, this really shitty experience because they just had bad roll after bad roll after bad roll, and it just leaves a really poor impression. This is why I would, and why I do in my game, sometimes create fake luck, or even the luck that does exist there is, like, it's very controlled. It's not, like, totally wild and chaotic. So, yeah, I would just be mindful of that kind of stuff. Anyways, I missed what Mr. Orc said. A bit overpriced. I'd expect this to be around one. Yeah, but it's a very basic roguelike, bare minimum essentially. Some prompts for picking up stuff and the like would have helped. Yeah. But also, man, you are so harsh on game pricing. You think, like, games should like cost, like, I don't know, like, no game should be more than $10 unless you're a AAA game. And sorry I missed the whole first game because Nick decided he needed to start wiring things on the roof right now. Another roguelike, yeah. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this? I don't know. I need to stop doing it. Orc already brought it up, and I will try to make sure that in the future I don't do this anymore. The thing is like, the roguelikes always catch my attention, though, right? they're the ones that it's like, oh, that actually sounds like kind of interesting. I'd like to see how that plays out. And then I pick it up and I play it for a moment and I realize, oh yeah, it's just a fucking roguelike. Never mind. Right? That's how that works. Like, it caught my attention. Anyway, speaking of shit catching my attention, the next game I want to play, by the way, I don't really have a just chatting section. I should mention, I guess, god damn it. Not totally not, but this game is basic as fuck. The graphics, too, are very common style, and there are plenty of games like this that are kind of free, too. Fair enough. I'm not going to talk in depth about this. Oh, shit, I clicked on the wrong thing. Hey, you guys want to play some Nintendo Switch games? You can't even see it, that's fine. Why is it doing an update now? Don't update, I didn't mean to click on you. Yeah, okay. Alright, go away, Yuzu. I didn't mean to click on you. We need music, because hopefully the music will be very short, because I don't want to talk about this at length. Basically, I know most anyone who's in this stream already knows the information about Red Trigger, and so even though I don't have a just chatting section today, even though that event occurred, as much as I want to talk about it, I'm actually saving that. Folks who are in the Discord likely know why. So I'm not gonna discuss the Red Trigger news today. I think all of you likely have already read it. Don't forget to hit that like button and stuff too, fellas. Thanks, Mr. Orc. Do all the YouTube stuff. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and leave a comment down below letting me know how I should fuck your mom. Anyways. So, anyways, yeah, I'm not going to talk about the Red Trigger stuff. Most of us already know it, and I promise I will talk about it. If you're in the Discord, you probably know why I'm not talking about it right now. Hopefully we'll have something pretty cool coming up soon. TM. Soon TM. I don't have any dates or anything about whether this is not solidified, so things are subject to change. Alright, anyways, alright, like I said, music would be short. We're done with music. We're gonna play the next game. So, next game. This one is a little bit bigger, has a little bit more attention on it than some of the other games. I'd mentioned last time that I wanted to play, like, indie games that at least are getting some attention, right? I don't want them to be completely, like, no names, but at the same time, I don't want them to be completely massive either. I want them to be games that people might be searching for, so that way, hopefully, would bring some more traffic to my streams, to my channel. But at the same time, something that is still small enough that maybe the dev might watch the stream as well. When you get to a certain large point, like, I'm a no-name, nobody, who gives a shit, right? So these devs that are, like, really big likely don't give a shit about what I have to say. And this, unfortunately, is a game that probably falls into that latter category. So this is 9 Years of Shadows, which is a Metroidvania, 2D side-scrolling Metroidvania. Okay, not a roguelike. I don't think it has any roguelike features in it. Hopefully not. It's got some pretty slick art. Can you rewind, please? Thank you. It's got animations and stuff. It's super cool looking. Yeah, this game looked nice. I will admit, I've been a little bit spoiled on it because of a YouTube channel that I'm subscribed to. This is actually how I became aware of this game in the first place. Did review this game a few months back. And at the time when he reviewed it, he's one of the main sticking points with the game is that It's got beautiful art, but the balance is pretty off, and there's a lot of jank with it too. I held off on buying it back then because I was hoping they would patch it. I don't know if any of that balance and jank has been patched yet. We'll have to see going into it. But yeah, I picked it up because, you know, Steam sale and whatnot, so it was pretty cheap, and thought it might be fun to stream this one. Oh man, the Sailor Moon transformations. Magical girl with a halberd. Yeah, man, this game just looks fucking sick. Oh yeah, it looks good. For the record, I should mention, I actually wanted to pick this game up for myself. When I saw the review by that YouTuber that I'm subscribed to, I was like, oh, I want to buy that. I want to play that. I wasn't sitting there thinking like, oh, I want to stream that. That was not the thought going through my head. My thought was, yeah, I want to play that game. So this is actually a game I purchased mostly for myself, but I also thought it might be a fun game to stream. So let's launch it. Let's do it. Start the timer. I don't know if I'm going to worry too much about the timer on this one, honestly. I finished that other game kind of early. Ooh. Is this the same as the trailer that we watched? There's your magical girl transformation. An actual game to play. Who even does that? Yeah, man. Who even does that? Controller recommended. Right on. Then I'll bust out the controller. Not a fan of the lo-fi girl beats, honestly. So, not necessarily a fan of this music, but that's okay. It's just the menu music. Oh, right. Hang on. There we go. Alright, what do we got for options? Got language. What are the languages? Alright, right on. Show tips, damage, number damage feedback. Okay, cool. What do we got in accessibility? Controller vibration, camera shake. We're gonna put it to reduced. I don't trust indie devs with camera shake, Mr. Orc. It's usually quite excessive. Yep, that's fine. Controller settings, yep, completely rebindable. That's quite nice. Video, yep. Alright. Nice. Okay. Let's start the game. New game. Maybe it's just the menu, but the music, it's not giving magical girl with halberd vibes. Yeah. This feels like lo-fi beats for the sake of... because it's what's popular. Or was popular. 9 years ago, a curse spread across the land. Color vanished from the world, leaving only sorrow in its wake. No one living knows how it happened, but the curse continues to spread. Some resisted, others were consumed. Man, speaking of magical girls and music, I wish I could turn that up. It's still quite quiet for you guys, too, just a little bit. This music is giving me super, it's giving me super Blue Reflection vibes, especially that piano. That piano has like very similar timbre to it as the piano that's used often in Blue Reflections. And that game is about magical girls as well. I'm sure it's just a coincidence, but either way, it's giving me Halbrand. Anyways, it's giving me magical girl vibes. No one living knows how it happened, but the curse continues to spread. Some resisted, others were consumed. It took everything from me. If I were lucky, I would have shared my parents' fate, but my body refused to die. So I linger on in this wretched world, watching the curse grow stronger day by day. I devoted my life to... The rumors say it all began in the castle, and that none who enter are ever seen again. Okay, so that one auto-scrolled, but this one doesn't auto-scroll. Okay. After 9 years, I'm willing to take the risk, even if it costs me my life. Damn, Trid just did a dance for... dance, monkey dance. Yeah. After all, I've already lost everything else. Eye opens. There it is. Dramatic eye open. Am I playing? I'm playing. Okay. We'll go to the left. Okay. Can't go to the left. Just kidding. Feels fine. There's clearly an invisible wall there. X to slash. Oh, you can aim up. Down. Okay. Ooh. So what is that? Light and a heavy attack? You can't really combo into it. You just have that one. But it's more like a skill than a heavy attack. Oh, and you have it. Oh, it's like a Symphony of the Night dash. Oh, let's speed run. Let's go. Oh, you can break the pots. Okay, it's a good game. Alright. Alright, we're safe now. It's a good game. Look at that weird-ass parallax effect. That's cool, and also really weird. It's kind of uncanny. Because it's like, I don't know if you guys are getting that same sense. First of all, this looks like a vagina. But it's like really weird. Like there's like a 3D parallax effect, but it's like clearly layers of 2D... of different 2D layers. Like this is a layer, this is a layer, this is a layer. Which gives a nice sense of depth to it. But man, that's uncanny. Anyways. Alright, Metroidvania. We'll have to come back there to open that up. Dark crystals can only be destroyed with light. I know now that Kingdom Hearts is light! I was also gonna say that's a vagina, but it has depth. Press XXX to perform a combo. Yeah, I'm way ahead of you, buddy. We're killing shit. We're killing shit now. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, you see that? Oh, there we go. I want to jab you at your feet. Jab your feet. Are they infinite? See, that's how you do it, man. I mean, not necessarily. But like, kill the same common enemy 10 times. Well, there you go. Like, this is what I've talked about. This is your tutorial area. These guys are pretty simple, right? They're not gonna hurt you. I mean, unless you were just that terrible. Ouch. Speak of the devil. So it's a good chance there's infinite of them, so you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. Some enemies will continue to spawn. Oh, see? And then they tell you, too, if you just sit here just fucking with them. So it's a tutorial. It's a safe place for you to get to grips with the game. I've talked about this multiple times in my streams. Give the players a chance to just come to grips, get to grips with your game. They spawn infinite of them, so you don't have to worry about them killing them accidentally too quickly and still not feeling too comfortable, or not yet feeling comfortable with the game. And they're not a major threat, so obviously you're not going to die by them either. One origin, one purpose. Host to the ancient civilizations, bearer of the great shrines, whose mighty tribes have perished. Amphibis Pathico Capra. Preserve, preserve, you are a fortress. Beyond the end of the ancients came the nations, the second Genesis, the new burdens. Upon my back I bore home and sanctuary from time beyond memory to the day of the darkness. So we're kind of getting into kind of like a RPG Maker lore dump. This is kind of like the popular thing though, right? Thanks to Dark Souls. Like, it's just, we're gonna dump vague backstory and then you have to piece it together. Hey, I did that. Stays there killing infinite enemies all day. Yes, cracked walls can be destroyed with repeated attacks. Is there a cracked wall? Is that what that is? Oh, yeah. Right on. I like the little sound that it made. It's like an instrument. At least it didn't scroll. At least it didn't scroll. There's that. It wasn't super long. I have a feeling they're gonna break up their nonsensical lore through all the little bits and pieces you have to find throughout the game. So just dumping it all at once. Alright, do I run from that? Oh, this is rockin'! Oh, hell yeah! Oh, man! Turn that up! Hang on. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. Where's my gain? It's gonna get loud. It's gonna jump really loud. Wait, no, it's not. We just want to crank it up 3. Oh, that actually did turn it up quite a lot. Just kidding. Oh, it's already quite loud. Man, this song is just rocking out. I love it. He has color! He must be the bad guy. It's not Ridley. Oh, we're moving. It'd be great if I could get more than one hit on him. Not Ridley, get your ass down here. Oh, that's a scary attack. Oh. You can't dodge that. Wrath of Wood, you called it. We dead. Europa. It ended so soon. All those years of training came to nothing. Why did I think I could make a difference? I can't breathe. Ah, it's the teddy bear. Tsui! Stay away from me! Tsui! I'm warning you! Tsui! Shoots the anime beam. I feel better? How? Hold right trigger. Alright, I got you. My wounds are healed and the color's back. Oh, color has returned. Who are you? Tsui Apino. What a strange name for a little ghost. Tsui wee 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 wee. He must be French. Tsui wee. Oh no, it's a fine name, just a little peculiar. Mine is a bit odd too. I'm Europa. Tsui. Not anymore. Noble titles are a thing of the past. I'm just Europa now. Tsui. It would be my pleasure. Besides, it seems like I could really use your help. Tsui. It's settled then. You help me out and I'll keep you company. Apino provides Europa with a shield. Each time she's damaged, a portion of the light bar is consumed. When the light bar is completely empty, hold right trigger to hug Apino and restore a portion of it. Oh, I hate this when you can't understand what they're saying. Gotta say that the art and art direction is pretty effing dope though. I really like the contrast of monotone and color. And well, now everything is in color, but it still looks good. Yeah! I hope we get to ride a bull in this game. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Oh. Out of ammo, huh? Oh, and then you hug him to get the ammo back. And give him a hug. There we go. There's our Symphony of the Night dash. Are they gonna infinitely spawn here again? Yeah, I think so. Do I use this? Ah, yeah, okay, alright, there we go. Oh, there's a piano. Let's play the piano. You play the piano to save the game. Right on. Can I open that? Guess not. There's that thing in front of it. Interact with it. Do it. Okay. Guess not. Yeah. Fuck that guy. Oh, you think you can fly? Yeah, you can, but you can't escape my bullets. My bear bullets. Yeah. I got the power of love and hugs. Fuck you. Oh, I gotta give him a hug. By the way, my artist, Somon, it's like her whole iconography is like teddy bears. I cannot help but think that this is a game that she would very much like, only if simply for the fact that you get to hug a teddy bear. I think, yeah. Wait, was there... I think there was a light door that I passed, right? Yeah. Don't want to go back that way. Go down to crouch. Yeah, I already figured that out. Is there a reason why you're telling me that now? Ah, that guy's got a gun. Ah, you can't hit me when I'm low like that, because you're dumb. You don't have an auto-target Teddy. Ominous. Oh, the music stopped. Sorry. Oh, I didn't duck. You even have like the onion skinning effect on you, like this is Symphony of the Night. I see, so some dark crystals are like switches. Ooh. Wait, press Y at the end of a combo to deal extra damage. Is that so? But it doesn't really change. Oh gosh. Bad timing on the jump. Oh, we need to give Teddy a hug. Are there secrets here? Aw, hell yeah. I got diamond things. I don't know what those are for. I'm sure they're like money or something. Oh, you can stand on them. Can I target that? No. I hope it upgrades to the Teddy machine gun. Surely it does. Can't go down. I need to kill this thing? Oh, okay. Just down in A. Makes sense. Oh, boss? Yeah, mini boss. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, gosh. Ooh. Does he rip out his rib cage? Oh. So right now, one thing I am noticing is like sometimes it's just better to just like run out Teddy's ammo. Like killing one enemy right now is not restoring very much. It's just better to waste it and then hug him, right? I know that's not gonna be forever, but just right now it's kind of a little bit awkward on the I guess value of killing enemies and the frequency of enemies that are in the level. Oh gosh, I didn't see him winding that up. There's another one of those things that's like highlighted in yellow. Obviously that's gonna be some sort of item that we pick up later, because it's a Metroidvania and that's how that works. Flashing red corruption restores your light bar. Okay. If you say so, game. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, and then falling into that apparently destroyed my light bar. Oh. Can you dash in the air? Nope, no air dash. One of those guys again, huh? Just rips out his chest. What's this? Relic discovered. Cartographer's journal. Press the button to access the status screen. Yeah, thanks for joining, Alice. Glad that you joined despite feeling sick. Always glad to have you here. There we go. I think it's the map that I got. There's our bestiary. Okay. Ooh. What? Oh my gosh. Alright. What are these? What are these, waterfalls of piss? What's with the vaginas and piss? Sorry, I didn't know I needed my bingo card. Is this a kink? I got a thing. Relic discovered. Whirlwind strike. Hold X to charge up a powerful strike and release to perform the attack either in the air or on the ground. Okay, we got Link's spin attack. Oh, it gives you a little bit of air too. Ah, now I'm sure there's some cool tech we can do with that. Maybe. Oh, we're gonna jump in the piss river. I guess she doesn't know how to dive down. You gotta unlock the skill for that. Ooh, he's green. Oh god, I'm dodging the wrong way. Are there checkpoints or is it... Oh my god. It's actually based on your save. Like, if it was just loading me back to this point, that's fine. But it's actually loading a save, which means any progress I made after is gone. I don't have my whirlwind slash thing. How far back is this? This room. Okay. Well, never mind. Obviously, I need something for that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, dark crystals and all that, I understand. Is that a secret over there? Can't reach them. There. Screw that guy. Ah, see, I totally missed this tutorial last time that... Oh, Teddy follows the mouse. Well, that's so much better than aiming with the... not really. Never mind. Am I almost back to where I was? Oh no, never mind. Oh. Ah, he still hit me. I thought I was out of his range. Alright. What if I went this way? This is a different way. There's a thing there. What? Open. It's a music note. Relic discovered. Blue notes. Oh, and a save point. I guess I should have done that. Yeah, we're almost out of time. Let's see if I can get to another save point. They seem quite infrequent. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Hello? Welcome, young warrior. We are glad you are finally here. You knew I was coming? Indeed. Long have we waited for you. With your arrival comes the time to witness all that was foreseen by the ancient builders of this castle. I don't understand. Who are you? My name is Michiru, and this is my sister Kahori. Sounds like someone sneezed while saying a fucking Japanese name. Kahori! Oh, there's other people here. Yeah, apparently. Forgive her for her silence. For she's not a talkative being. She keeps her voice for songs. You can find Master Hibino at the end of the hall as well. It'll help you heal not only physical wounds, but also those of your heart and mind. What do you mean? We're composers. I imagine this is how all composers sound. I would know. From the Dorian era, sent by the gods to heal the world with our music. Now would be a good time to start. The world is a mess and has been for years. That duty falls on another. We have different roles to play. Furthermore, we have been lacking our source of divine magic. Did they go through the process of undeath? Or whatever we did? That's a good question. Who knows? There are musical notes scattered around the castle. We need them to carry out our duty. Have you found any notes during your travel so far? I have. Well done. Now we shall guide you. I see. So we got RPG stuff going on. Oh yeah, because I don't have any of those. Oh, that's interesting. I see. So the notes correspond with the different increases. That's makes sense. That's fairly Metroidvania-like, right? I prefaced this whole section by saying, oh, that's very RPG-like. So I was thinking like, oh, your notes would, you'd choose which you want to increase. No notes, but I did find Doritos. That was the last game. Not the last game, that was the last stream. Light bar capacity increased. Oh, I feel like he's got a saxophone and a wicked-ass fucking beard. Dude, this dude's so posh. Dude, he's pounding puss all day. Can't believe those words just came out of my mouth. Dude, you know he's getting something. You hear this fucking music? Look at this man. Listen to this music. He is fucking bitches in here. Man, Kenny G ain't got shit on this man. I'm not even gonna lie, I love this fucking saxophone. We need more saxophone in music. For my art, there is no better place. Sorry, I was just enjoying the music. I'm Hibino. I suppose you met Michiru and Kahori. On the way here, we're on a special mission. In fact, we've been awaiting your arrival. We've come to help. I use musical spells to treat precious metals. Through this, I may strengthen your armor. Armor fragments are hidden throughout the castle. Find them and bring them here. I don't own any armor. This dress is all I have. Do not fret. Remnants of the ancient civilization must yet linger. Scarce as they may be, I recommend you search the castle. Should you find one and bring it to me, I'll use my magic to aid you. I'll be sure to come back if I find anything. Thank you. Take that! Whatever I'm attacking. Oh, it's like a dummy in the back. It's just to test out your damage output. Neat. See you later. Just moonwalk my way out of the room. Oh god, I did the same thing as last time. Ah! What are you fucking... What's wrong with you? Something... Oh, this is where I got... No, this isn't... Is this where I got the whirlwind thing? This isn't where I got the whirlwind thing. I got a relic. I got a cartographer's journal. Oh, okay, this is the map. My cat had this to say. Oh, well, thanks for your input, Mr. Cat. We're all a bunch of cat lovers here, so it's okay. Ooh. Oh, come back. Where are you going? Wow. Ah. Yeah, that's another thing. So the teddy thing is like, it's your health too. It's a shield. So this kind of goes back to what I was saying quite a bit earlier, is that like you do restore some shield after killing an enemy, but it's like if there's no enemies around, except for maybe one, then you only restore a sliver by killing that enemy. It's just almost better to just like not kill it and then hug the bear and then kill the enemy. Otherwise, you just kind of waste time. You'd get healed with a little bit, and it'd just be better to go ahead and waste that little bit and then hug the bear. Ah, we're back to the piss waterfalls. And this is where I got my whirlwind slash thing. Yeah, there we go. I went this way. I went that way last time. What's this way? Is there a... nothing. Okay. I was kind of hoping there might be a save point. Ouch. Oh. What? I died? What? Okay, well that felt really cheap. Why? I'm sorry, did I not have any shield left? I thought I still had some left. And I just lightly tapped him. He didn't slash. I just bumped into him. Man, that felt cheap. Anyways, okay. Regardless, I've gone over time with this game. So, I like it. Although that death felt really fucking cheap, not gonna lie, but... Anyways. Yeah. Why don't we go ahead and grade this? You got, yeah. Apparently. I don't know what got me. So, anyways, polish. I didn't see anything particularly that stand out other than that one cheap death. But I don't know. Cool game, it's like Hollow Knight. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I actually never played Hollow Knight. I'll talk about that in just a minute. Let me finish what I was saying. Other than that one cheap death that I had, which I need kind of an instant replay on what happened there. Was that me just being dumb, or was that some cheap bullshit? I don't know. Either way, other than that, I didn't really see anything that really stood out. I still kind of worry, because if you remember, I told you that one reason why I held off on buying this game... you touched his boots and he died. Yeah. Actually, that does feel cheap regardless. For sure, I do recall he was not in the middle of slashing. That was just you bumping into his hitbox. What do you fucking call that? It's like contact damage or something? Collision damage? I don't know. Either way, that kind of shit is just dumb. That is very, very old school design. And I don't like it. Anyways. I don't know. Like I said at the start of this, I found out about the game quite a few months ago. But I held off on purchasing it out of concerns because the review that I watched mentioned that there was a lot of jank and unbalanced stuff in it. Part of me, considering that last death I just had, makes me do worry that maybe the later game is maybe not so polished. However, I mean, I can only grade this based on what I played. So, while this may change in the future, it's gonna get a 1 for me now, but I do kind of hesitate to give it that 1 because I think it's actually not as polished as maybe that intro led us to believe. Accessibility had full rebindability, so good on it. Clarity gave me plenty of information. I fucking hate contact damage. It's the dumbest. Yeah, it's really old school design. All Metroidvanias have this thing where you find a wall that needs the item to break the wall, and then the ledge that needs the super jump, and so on. Yeah, that is one thing. That is one thing about Metroidvanias. Is you don't see very many interesting new ways of tackling like exploration. In a lot of Metroidvanias, you tend to get more or less the same kind of stuff that was established in, basically, Super Metroid. Maybe that's partly, in a way, similar to the same thing that I was saying about roguelikes and their pick one of three. On the other hand, like, you know, I've thought about this with my own game, because my game, I wouldn't call my game a Metroidvania, but it has a degree of exploration by, you know, finding certain items to access other areas, right? It's far more limited, which is why I wouldn't call it a Metroidvania. It's far more limited than, like, an actual Metroidvania in the exploration, the backtracking. But it's kind of, I've thought a lot about the different items, and it all comes down to different forms of traversal. And, like, when you break it down, it's either, like, move over a distance, basically clear a gap or clear an obstacle is often what it comes down to. And then, of course, you have verticality. When we're talking in 2D or top-down for my game, you don't really have, like, verticality necessarily. Then you get the flippers, so you swim down into the piss rivers, yeah. Despite that one, despite the contact damage, which I hate, and, that one death that I think was pretty cheap, most of the rest of it felt fine. Again, this balance, like, giving it the point in the balance is basically based on what I played during that time. There's the huge caveat with that, though, that I mentioned already, is that I do think later on the game becomes a little bit more jank and a little bit more unbalanced. If I recall that one review correctly. Either way, based on my experience, my first impression here, yeah, it felt fine. It felt good. Unique identity. Oh, hell yeah. So, it's a 6, but it's also kind of like a 6 with an asterisk next to it. I need to play more, basically. Probably a 6, but maybe a 5. Possibly even a 4. We'll have to see. I do think I want to play more of that. We'll see if I have time. I do have a winter vacation that is coming up at some point. And in that case, hopefully I'll have time to not just work on my game, but also play games. What'd you say? It's like there's a ton of paths and they all have the same BS in the way that you need to get. Yeah. I have been enjoying. There's another game I picked up. I didn't really want to play it on stream. I did kind of finish all my games kind of quickly today because I guess I skipped the just chatting. I only planned 2 games. I skipped the just chatting, and then for one of the games that I played, I ended early. So I guess we have a little bit of extra time. I'm not going to play this for very long, but it's another game I picked up that I want to go ahead and just, I guess, give a shout out to. It's another game that has a relatively big size. Oh wow, I think it's even bigger than 9 Years of Shadows, so maybe some of you have already heard it. Prodeus. It's a boomer shooter. But it's pretty great. This is another game I picked up on the sale, and I've been playing that, and I've been enjoying it. And you know, maybe let's just I would say let's play a level, but actually the levels are a little bit long, at least the first time through. I guess once you know what you're doing, they're not quite so long anymore. But I don't know, maybe play through a bit. So we got Prodeus here. It's great. Oh, actually, yeah, Memoriam might be a good showcase of the combat, because Memoriam, it's like the backers level. I guess maybe Kickstarter backers, probably. And so it's just a giant arena. This is not normally how the levels are, but this is a great way of just showing off the combat. So it's a boomer shooter. You got guns. You move fast. Yeah, you know, typical boomer shooter stuff. And then you got all the names and stuff of the backers here, and so forth. You got armor, you got health. One thing I don't like is you actually have reloading. I think there's a reason why Doom Eternal and Doom 2016 don't use reloading. It really kind of sucks when you, like, switch to a different weapon and you forgot to reload another weapon, and then you switch to it and it's like you shoot once and then have to reload, and it's like, well, god damn it. Where's my... Sometimes weapon switching too kind of sucks. The hotkeys are, you like cycle through them, like your numbers, like you have 1 through 6, but pressing 6 like multiple times in a row will switch different weapons that use that ammo type. And unfortunately, you can't reassign what's the first weapon in that row. I would rather use my rocket launcher over my grenade launcher. Oh god. Oh, I missed. Did I miss again? Holy shit. How come I can't switch to my rocket launcher? Where's my rocket launcher? Oh god. Oh god, this is going downhill. Okay, I got the sniper finally. Am I out of ammo for like most of my guns? That sucks. I need some ammo. Yeah, one thing I definitely appreciate about Doom Eternal is just like that balance of like using like your chainsaw to get more ammo. Like you can just stay in battle and just stay brutal with it. There we go. That's the end. This game is violent. Yes, quite violent. But it's great. Not quite Doom Eternal great, but I still love it. As I was saying, like, so first of all, the fact that you have to reload is just like such a buzzkill for this type of game. Like here, I had to reload. Here I need to reload this one. So like if I had suddenly switched weapon and I forgot to reload, like shit, the pace of the combat is so fast that it's just like reloading is such a huge inconvenience. And again, that's why Doom Eternal doesn't have reloading in it, because it just doesn't fit the design of the game. And speaking of, ammo is, like, there are ammo drops in Doom Eternal, but they're not very common. The main way you get ammo is you have, like, your special weapon, your chainsaw. And when you pull out your chainsaw and chainsaw an enemy, they explode into a bunch of ammo and armor parts. So basically, you shoot enemies until you need ammo, then you use your chainsaw and make them explode into ammo to refill your guns. There's just such a nice cycle to it all. It all just feels great. Doom Eternal is a great game. Oh, that's not the exit. There we go. Anyways, Doom Eternal, it's not. Still, it's a great game. That's all I really wanted to show. The levels themselves have some exploration and stuff to it. It is a boomer shooter. So it has like key cards. You gotta find the blue key card or the red key card, and of course it has a bunch of secrets as well. So if you're a secret hunter like that, you know, these levels take a little bit of time. They're like 20 minutes long is about how quickly I can do them. First time around, at least. You know, on a second time through, I know how the level works, and I can quickly get through it, but... Anyways, it's a good game. I've been playing this. This is the other game I picked up during the current ongoing sale on Steam. It's great. So this, I'm playing this, and I will probably continue to play 9 Years of Shadow, because that was pretty good. And I probably will not play any more of Gloomgrave, because that was not good. The level select is like Mario. Dude, there's a lot of references in Prodeus. There's a lot of things that make me feel like there's the HUD itself, which gives me major Metroid Prime vibes with like its visor and the way that the visor is done. And some of like the I didn't even show the auto map. The auto map is like ripped straight from Metroid Prime. Like I'm pretty sure it's not a coincidence. I'm pretty sure that the visor mixed with the auto map and the way that the auto map is designed is very much meant to be an homage to Metroid Prime. Additionally, there is chests. There are ammo chests, and those ammo chests look and open just like loot chests, red loot chests from the Borderlands series. There's a lot of different subtle references to games, but the thing I appreciate about Prodeus is it seems like most of those references are homages to them, just to show appreciation to them, or you know, they're subtle enough that they aren't distracting. So I don't know if I would call that level select necessarily an homage to Mario 3, but it definitely, you know, they might have taken inspiration from it. It's not an homage, but it's more inspiration from Mario 3. So, yeah, anyways, Prodeus, it's a cool game. All the games that I have featured today, are on sale because of the ongoing autumn sale. So, November 29th. So basically, as of the time of streaming, that's basically 3 days. So, you know, if any of these games looked cool to you guys, you can pick it up now on a discount. Isn't that great? I definitely recommend Prodeus, and it's a tentative recommendation for 9 Years of Shadows. I think it's a good game, but I think I need to play more of it too. Prodeus, I've played 3 hours of it, nearly 4 hours, so I'm confident in giving my recommendation. Prodeus is a good game, if you like boomer shooters, of course. Yeah, and here I am like hovering the mouse over it, and I'm on the wrong camera. Prodeus, it's on sale. And also, 9 Years of Shadows, it's on sale. And, not that I recommend it, Gloomgrave, it's on sale. So, you can pick up any of those games if any of them interested you. Anyways, other than that, I think that's going to be it for the stream. I wouldn't be mad to buy 9 Years of Shadows, but hard to know how the late game will go. Yeah, there's still that... You know what? Hang on. Before I call it quits on this stream, let me see if I can't pull up that review that I watched. I kind of need a refresher on the review's contents anyways, because it's been a while. All I remember is, oh, that game looks great, but there was something about it that made me not buy it right away. I remember saying, I'm going to wait until this game has some updates before I buy it. So hang on. Let's watch that video together. I think I can find it. I know who it was by. It was by Nerrel. Nerrel is great. And he has a series of, like, indie Metroidvanias you should look at. Yep, here we go. We have 9 Years of Shadows right in the thumbnail. So this is probably the video. Here we go. There's ads, because, yeah.
The world ended since the last video, and now we're all just AI simulations floating in the field of space debris that used to be the Earth. Sure, it's a fair point to bring up. So there's not much to do but play Metroid games, and I've got another batch of bad takes ready to upload to your neural net. 9 Years...
Alright, we're kicking it right off with 9 Years of Shadow. Great!
Years of Shadows is a recent release that falls pretty evenly between Metroid and Castlevania, with the major staples of both. You've got Castlevania's melee combat and backstepping, secret walls, connecting elevators, a gravity suit, morph ball, and bombs, and the stuff you smash to get the things.
And the stuff you smash, hell yeah!
It does add a lot of twists of its own to make things interesting, like a health system powered by teddy bear hugs. That's real. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.
I think it's cute.
Your health bar is also your ammo bar, and it's designed to run out frequently, whether from taking damage or shooting. You get a split-second chance to refill the bar the moment it hits empty, and if you miss, you'll have to heal by stopping in place to hug the bear. It's hard, if not impossible, to get enough time to do this in boss battles, so it's vital to train your reflexes to catch the prompts. If the bar is left empty, the system changes to work like a standard heart counter.
That was one of the things, right? I missed all the 9 years. I was 9 years old. I see. Okay, you're just making a joke. I was like, I'm pretty sure you were fucking there chatting throughout it. That was one of the things, too, is that we didn't actually see any of the bosses when I played. There was kind of sort of a mini-boss, except that mini-boss was just like a tougher enemy. Yeah, so I don't know. We didn't really get to see the worst it's got to throw at us.
Any damage will break 1 diamond, and when both are gone, you die. This can make the difficulty wildly uneven depending on the enemy. For most of the game, your meter can tank through a lot of attacks, but some enemies completely drain the bar on mere contact, and then kill in 2 hits. The game is very easy for the first few hours, but there are difficulty spikes with several bosses, and judging by the 4-hour discrepancy between Steam and my save file, I think I died on some of them a lot. But then there are bosses that are total pushovers that can barely land a hit, which is a really bumpy progression. It also seemed backwards to me that the optional side quest bosses tended to be the easy ones, while the required fights were the grindy roadblocks. For those of you who always keep a get good comment at the ready, and I know you sons of bitches are watching, the complaint isn't that the game is too
Nerrel's great.
Most of the challenges are fair and really satisfying to clear, but the back and forth between this is too easy and holy shit I'm already dead makes for a jarring pace. Armor upgrades function like the suits in Metroid, letting you explore hazardous areas, and each is strong against enemies of a certain color. They also provide really rewarding mobility upgrades, but only one can be equipped at a time. You can cycle them at will, but the game automatically forces them when needed, so you never need to worry about taking heat or poison damage. It's a convenient feature, but the developers use it against you by placing color-coded switches or enemies in areas where you can't swap suits, challenging you to find some way to remove the hazards first. It's a unique combination of mechanics that makes for satisfying gameplay, especially late in the game, where you can flip between every obstacle type with ease. But a number of shortcomings cause the gameplay to drag by then. Enemies don't have much variety, and the game leans heavily on the color coding swaps to paper over it. The boss fights are mostly just bullet hell attacks, which are fun but also feel played out by the end. The only
Yeah, that kind of looked like a nightmare, not gonna lie. There is a Metroidvania I played, actually quite a bit, that I had enjoyed. I don't know, it's a long time ago. It was before I moved to Japan. That, like, their whole shtick was that they were a Metroidvania bullet hell game. Here it is. They're actually still, on occasions, releasing DLC for this game, which is kind of nuts to me, because see, the game released in 2016, so we're, what is that, 7 years past its release date? So it's kind of crazy. I haven't played any of the DLC or updates. They got, I don't know, it's kind of a weird fandom around the game. That always is kind of strange to me. But anyways, this game, I enjoyed, but also the bullet hell shit, yeah. Yeah, the bullet hell shit was kind of one of my biggest gripes with it. I'm not really a huge bullet hell fan. But the rest of the game, like the Metroidvania stuff, is fun. The exploration, all of that stuff is good. So, kind of leery on the bullet hell stuff that Mr. Nerrel is talking about in his review of 9 Years of Shadows. Yeah, we'll continue that.
Its travel system is a central elevator that does little good for getting around the map, and with all of the armor swapping gauntlets to navigate, it can be pretty tedious to backtrack. There's a lot of waiting around for slow platforms, some taking so long to appear that they're easy to miss the first time through an area. Every time an elevator is used, a Metroid Fusion-style monologue begins, and they rarely contain much of any substance. Eventually, the monologues run out, but the scenes still play with blank text regardless, unnecessarily slowing the pace. The map is also below average compared to other modern Metroidvanias, with no markings for found items or important travel points. My map was complete, but I was still missing a single power-up, and I couldn't be bothered to recheck every single room to find where it was. It was also pretty buggy in the state I played it in, and I experienced a few crashes. The developers had already patched several memory leaks, but apparently there were still more to fix.
So yeah, there was... Okay, so I was right. So it was quite buggy. I guess I did remember that. Fortunately, while I was streaming it, it was not crashing. So hopefully that means they fixed the worst of it. So probably good that I held off on buying this game right away. As is the case with, you know, modern gaming. Never buy a game on day one because you're buying the worst version of that game. At a higher price, too.
Weird bugs, with controls failing to respond or the wrong dialogue playing in some interactions. When pressing A during cutscenes, I could hear my character apparently jumping off screen. Coin pickups can glitch beneath floors or block morph ball tunnels, which was a big problem for the final boss. The boss is introduced at the very start of the game, so it's not much of a spoiler, and I'm going to try to show as little as possible, but if you want to avoid seeing it, you can skip to the timestamp.
We'll skip it. Anyways, yeah. So it did seem like there was some bugginess, at least with the initial release. My husband bought it. He loves Metroidvanias.
Maddening to get.
Well, I'm glad I gave them another sale.
First game by a new studio, so all things considered, it still turned out pretty well, and they're still actively patching the issues. Bugs and all, I'd recommend this as a solid, slightly better than average Metroidvania. The pixel art is overflowing with color and charm, and the worlds are distinct and fun to explore. The soundtrack is excellent, and I've had it stuck in my head since finishing the game. I was surprised to learn after the fact that Michiru Yamane of Castlevania was a composer, along with a longtime Metal Gear contributor. It may have some gameplay bugs, but the audio and visuals are first-rate. If the style of the game interests you, I'm mostly positive on 9 Years of Shadows, but maybe wait for another patch to arrive.
Yeah. Well, if your husband is a fan of Metroidvanias, hey, who's that? Anyways, if your fan is if your fan, Jesus Christ, come on, Nolan, keep it together. If your husband is a fan of Metroidvanias, then might I also suggest he subscribe to Nerrel. Nerrel does good videos. Yeah. Watch his stuff. Anyways, that's that. Yeah, we'll find out. I'm probably going to be playing through Prodeus for the next little while before I jump back into 9 Years of Shadows. So feel free, Meg or Meg's husband, to let me know if the later parts of the game get a little bit too bullshitty. I mean, that's probably not going to stop. By the time you get to that point, it's probably going to be too late for me to refund it. I don't think I really plan on refunding it anyways, but I guess the more you know. So, with that being said, I do think now at this point, I have talked about everything I've wanted to talk about, and I have shown off everything I've wanted to show off. I think now I do want to wrap up this stream. Yes, Nothing's coming to mind. So, yeah, that's the end of the stream. Thank you guys for joining, as always. I should mention that next week, there won't be a stream next weekend. I will be taking a break next weekend. So, I guess I'll see you guys 2 weeks from now, on my next stream. And depending on how things go concerning this red trigger thing, maybe that stream in 2 weeks might be an extra special one. So, yeah. Anyways, that's it. So, thank you guys so much. Peace. Wrathwood and Meg and Mr. Orc and Tritium and Alice, even though she's gone. You know, all the usual faces that drop by. So, that's it for today. Bye.